In astronomy, an eclipse is said to occur when one celestial body enters the influence of another body or is temporarily hidden. Now, watch closely while I create a lunar eclipse. See? There. Now, how can we define it? Gabby.
A lunar eclipse takes place when the moon enters the shadow of the earth?
Excellent, excellent. Now, watch closely as our moon comes between the sun and the earth. Now, what could this be?
Ooh.
Karen.
A solar eclipse.
Precisely, Karen. The moon obscures the sun, leaving the earth in darkness.
Oh.
Nobody moves. Nobody moves until you copy down these dates. Quiz on Monday. Quiz on Monday. First recorded lunar eclipse, Babylonia, 721 BC. First precisely predicted solar eclipses in Europe on June 21st, 528, a very happening year. Got that?
Yeah.
Good.
Who cares about things? The only date I'd be interested in would be with Tom Cruise. Columbus got here. That's all that matters.
Karen, sweetheart.
Oh, there's my mom. Okay, call me if you can sleep over. My brother's running Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Sounds good to me. Okay, bye.
Hi. So, how was school today, sweetheart?
Okay.
Oh, that good, huh? Now, I've got a couple houses to show this afternoon. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go with your sister.
Aw. Why can't I stay at home with your dad?
Honey, I don't feel comfortable leaving you home alone, not just yet. Besides, your father called, he has to work late.
Mom, I'm 12 years old. I've had 6 months of karate. I don't want to be with Liz.
Karen, sometimes it's very hard to make the right decision. But I have to do what I think is best. Besides, it won't be so bad. Liz has her equestrian club today.
Terrific.
Oh, there's your sister.
What is it?
Again? I have to babysit her again? Mom, see how she is, see?
Liz, I'm showing an estate in Riverside and a condo in downtown Hartford at 5. I'm sorry.
All right. Come on. Mom, just tell her she's not my boss.
But I am your boss.
You are not.
Yes, I am
you
your
are
boss.
not.
Enough,
No.
enough. Karen, now you be good. And get all the homework done.
It'll be nonstop thrills.
Honey, if we all work together, it's going to be a lot easier to afford that trip to Disney World come spring break.
Mom, why didn't you say so? Mom, someday you'll think I'll be able to take care of myself. Won't you?
Oh, yes, honey. It'll be someday real soon. Okay, go ahead.
You're not my boss.
I am.
You couldn't boss a bug.
Will you be all right?
Fine. Just fine.
See you later, okay?
Go have fun.
Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, Ritzy. Let's go.
Excuse me. Do you think it would be all right if I rode your horse?
Sure. Do you know how to ride?
Oh, sure.
Okay, just stay in the paddock, all right?
Okay. No problem.
I'll just get comfortable.
Hi, horsey. I didn't mean to fib about knowing how to ride. A nice gentle horse like you.
My name's Karen. I forgot to ask yours. I can see you're a very kind and gentle horse. Whoa! My name's Karen. I've never ridden before. I guess you can tell. I don't know how to downshift.
Oh, no.
Whoa! Get a grip on yourself! Get a grip! Whoa!
Fair sir, will you fight or not?
Fight? What are you talking about?
Don't plead ignorance of knightly law. Now I'll ask you again, be you my captive, or will you try a passage of arms?
Get real. Go back to your circus or wherever you came from.
Very well, then. Since you care not to fight, I declare you are captive of my spear.
You're out of your gourd.
I command you to march.
Well, if you put it that way.
Aye, I put it that way. Now move, obstinate intruder.
Sir, I'm sorry to insult you.
Ah, sir is better. You may call me Sir Lancelot.
Oh, terrific. And you can call me the Queen of England.
What a great teller of lies you are.
Look, would you mind if we went back the other way? My sister and our Holy Equestrian Club are over there. They'd really enjoy meeting you.
March.
I'm marching. I'm marching.
Is your asylum in Hartford, sir?
I've never heard of the place.
Maybe New Haven.
And there be no New Haven. You'll find out soon enough.
Help! Help! Run to the stable! Somebody tell my sister I'm being kidnapped by a lunatic! Please, somebody tell my sister! Please? Please, somebody help! Go tell my sister! Somebody, please?
Well, you certainly gave them a start now, didn't you, intruder?
had no idea they let so many Looney Tunes run loose around here. Or maybe asylum's in Bridgeport.
There. There's the end of our march. Camelot.
Awesome!
Inside, and be quick with you.
Wait you here. Keep watch over this prisoner, who knows little of our code of honor.
Excuse me. But are you an inmate here or just visiting?
Prithee, fair lady, from whence cometh ye?
Enough. I get your drift. You're a patient.
Nay, I'm a page.
Page? You're not much more than a paragraph. Just trying to make a little joke.
Aye, I like a good joke. And your clothes are hilarious. Where did you get them?
The mall. Where else?
Wherever. Make you look very comical.
Well, you look like a carrot. I'm Karen Jones. I live at 124 Elm Street, Hartford, Connecticut.
'Tis no Connecticut here in England.
England? This is England?
Aye. 'Twas told me since my birth on November the 3rd in the year
This is England?
513.
You were born in 513?
Aye.
What day do you think it is today?
Today? Why, it's June 6th in the year 528.
Today is June 6th, 528. Are you crazy?
There you go, making me laugh again.
Is this a place where they keep crazy people?
'Tis not. You're in King Arthur's court.
King Arthur's court?
You're so good at acting the fool. 'Tis a very pleasing show.
And you're a page at King Arthur's court?
Yes. But I was a trained blacksmith in Cornwall before I was captured and made a page of this court.
If I'm dreaming, I want to wake up. Now! Now!
Come, you demon. The king is waiting to greet you.
What a great spread! The man with the crown on is King Arthur.
You're a clever observer.
Who are all the others?
Well, the beauteous lady with the crown is Queen Guinevere. And the older, bearded man is Merlin, the greatest magician in all the land. And the man on Arthur's right is his nephew, Mordred.
Who are the knights?
King Arthur's, of course.
But they're sitting around a square table.
the looks of things, you'll be meeting everybody too soon.
Beloved king, I bring before you this most audacious and foreign varlet.
And what are the charges against her?
Feigned ignorance of knightly law. Impersonation of our beloved queen. And her dress frightened my horse, Your Majesty.
I'm only Karen Jones from Hartford, Connecticut.
She's clearly a monster in disguise. Notice the fiendish markings on the demon's shoes? A foreign curse she dares flaunt before our eyes.
These are just sneakers.
Sneakers? The very sound of the word is terrifying.
Nonsense. Anyone can see she's just a little girl.
She's very, very dangerous. Just look at that lurking hump on her back.
This is just my school backpack.
I think she's just a nice human.
Dear little Clarence. Always such an oddball.
Beloved husband, she seems more innocent than monster.
Aye! Set her free!
Enough! I will decide.
What think you, Merlin?
Burn her at the stake before she can manifest her powers.
You guys must be kidding.
What think you, Mordred?
I defer to Merlin's brilliance. She must be burned.
Nobody has the right to talk to me like they're gonna toast a marshmallow.
Take her to the courtyard immediately!
Get your hands off me.
Don't you think, wise uncle?
I think not with such passion about it.
More passion would become you, Arthur. I have heard many of your knights wish this.
Have you?
Please them now. By showing swiftness and strength in your decision.
Very well. To the stake with her, then!
Is he kidding?
What? I don't know how to stop them. All they believe in is Merlin's magic.
Magic they want. It's magic they're gonna get.
My liege, I really don't think you should kill her.
Stop! Stop right where you are. I'm gonna zap you with my lightning box.
You cannot deceive us, demon. I summon an invisible chain to bind thee. By goose god lane on donkey down.
Stay you here, monster!
Oh, no, you don't. Take that! End it! Take that! Take that!
Counter her, Merlin, with stronger lightning.
Just change her into stone! Ye gods! She has trapped us in flatness.
Where I come from, those little flat images are called snapshots. And do you know what I can do with the snapshot? If I snap this in half, you'll be snapped in half.
There is no magic that powerful.
Oh? Well, maybe you don't want your head. Maybe you don't want your legs.
No, please don't stop, great sorceress.
So, you rule the elements and imprison our image. You are the greatest magician we have ever known. What is your name?
Well, I'm the Grand Diva and the head honcho. I'll knock your socks off.
Please be merciful in this perilous matter.
Name your terms, great magician. But spare us any mutilations, please. Take horses, serving men, gold.
Did you say gold?
And whatever else your greatness might require. Kindly reflect upon it.
Okay, I've reflected upon it. In return for not knocking you off with my lightning box, you can stay king and everything that goes along with that sort of thing.
How compassionate she is.
But you must appoint me your prime minister, and I want 1% of all revenues.
That's what we call a commission.
Clarence, you want anything?
A blacksmith shop?
And a blacksmith shop for Clarence.
You take strange Clarence as your apprentice?
I do.
But Clarence is of little use. He has no interest in slaying dragons, nor searching far and wide for the Grail.
Well, in my book, he's okay. But we'll need some place to live.
That's all you want?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. I hereby appoint thee Prime Minister and Master Magician of our court.
My liege, what about me?
You can put him in charge of the local weather report.
How kind. How verily kind.
And would you permit, in all your gracious kindness, that I dub you a knight of my table?
Sure.
Please kneel.
I hope he waxed her head off.
With all the royal power and regal wisdom which resides in me, I dub thee, sir, but prithee, what's your name?
Boss. What's since I'm a girl, you can dub me Lady Boss.
But we have never dubbed a lady, only sirs.
I'll have to do something about that. But sir will be okay for now.
And on this joyous day of days, I dub thee now, Sir Boss.
I want her killed.
First, we must further test her magic. And if it isn't truly potent, then, when the time is right, we'll slaughter her with the rest of these foolish people.
Please forgive me, Sir Boss, for having called you an evil demon. I was too rash.
That's okay. Nobody's perfect.
Will this be to your satisfaction? This was the first iron melt furnace contained at the castle.
It looks cool.
Aye, this'll be fine.
This is a super duplex.
There's plenty of attic space for sleeping, and you can cook down here. King Arthur would want you to have the most succulent foods. Quail eggs, mutton chops, ox ribs.
I love ox ribs.
We'll take it.
Then I shall tell the king you are pleased.
Tell him we're humongously pleased.
If there is anything else you should need, please do not hesitate to call upon me.
Okie dokie.
I wish to offer myself as your protector, should you be challenged to battle.
Thank you, Sir Lancelot.
Thank you, sir.
Are you certain this place is Camelot?
I swear it.
This doesn't seem like the one I read about in Connecticut.
What are the people here different than you read about?
Yup. In the brains department, the light don't seem to be pulling the full train.
What's a train?
I'll show you.
Cool. Another wonder from your magic bag.
Where I come from, all the kids have school backpacks.
How blessed they are. So, this huge long iron monster is a train. And what's this?
Well, that's a bicycle. You pump the pedals and ride it.
But it only has two non-parallel wheels. How's it keep you up? Magic.
Science, not magic.
Oh, but that'd be magic for certain.
No, Clarence, it's only a mirror.
We have shiny metal, but nothing's as smooth as this. With marvels like these, no wonder you're disappointed in Camelot.
The Camelot I heard about. All the knights sit at a round table.
All they sit round here is a square one.
That's not how it is at the real Camelot.
But this is the real Camelot.
Who's she?
Morgana de la Fay, the king's sister. Mordred's mother.
Does she live here too?
No, she has her own castle.
Welcome, Morgana. Why do you not visit us more often?
My dear brother, how happy I am to see you. And Guinevere, you look more beautiful each time I see you. How we've missed you. What? How honored we are to have you visit us.
What's the matter with them?
They have a great fear of magicians. Come, come now, ladies. Carry on. Continue your music for Sir Boss. Sir Boss, these are my ladies in waiting.
Hi. Queen Guinevere, I just wanted to thank you for standing up for me.
It was nothing. Let it be known that my ladies in waiting and I are at your constant service.
Excuse me, but what exactly do ladies in waiting do all day?
Oh, so many things. We needlepoint lovely pillows. And we carve cameos from ivory.
Where do you get your ivory from?
The knights bring it back from their endless and courageous search for the Holy Grail, whenever they manage to kill one of those ghastly elephants.
Elephants aren't ghastly.
The killing of elephants displeases you?
Yes, it displeases me a lot. That's all you and your ladies do all day? Sewing and carving tusks from poor elephants?
We also play delightful music.
Don't you ever work out?
What is work out?
You know, exercise to keep your body in shape.
But what is exercise?
Here, I'll show you. Come on. Hey, why don't you tell the band to pick up the tempo? You know, the beat.
Oh, but we only have one tempo.
But there are lots of tempos. Here, I'll show you. Come on, ladies, get with it.
deceiver of the basest order.
Realize how much 1% amounts to?
I tell thee, Mordred, the king is blinded by this impostor's tomfoolery.
Not for long, Merlin. Not for long.
She's devouring everything, infiltrating every nook and cranny with her.
Why, you must be Sir Boss. I'm Morgana, Arthur's sister. I've heard so much about you.
Hello.
It's a great pleasure to meet you. From all the tales I've heard of your stunning wizardry, I hadn't expected to meet such a lovely, sweet young girl.
Thank you.
Perhaps you'd like to come to my room and taste of the delicate tea cakes that I've brought with me.
I can't right now.
I see. Then perhaps you'd like to visit me at my castle. We must have so much in common, so much to speak of.
I'm sure that would be nice.
Then it's settled. I'll send for you when you least expect it. I'll make it the most glorious surprise.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What's going on? What happened?
Somebody murdered my camera.
Pull it back. Pull it.
What's that?
The knights, you see, use these targets for practice.
Bravo, Sir Boss!
Pull back.
Bullseye!
Very good.
What's this, Sir Boss?
Just a hot air balloon. It can lift you high in the air. You fly.
Fly? Like a witch?
That's something I miss.
What is it?
It's a telephone. It lets you talk back and forth over miles.
I have a lot of telephones. Not so complicated looking and have a much better design. Look.
Those are pigeons, not telephones.
But they're telephone pigeons. You take one with you anywhere. And if you want to talk with me, you tie a note to its leg and it flies home.
People can't just go around all the time with pigeons in their pocket.
You don't have to. The pigeon follows you until you need it. And then you blow this.
Sir Boss? Sir Boss?
Be right
ladies-in-waiting and I have finished our first, as you say, significant needlepoint. What do you think of it?
Okie dokie, Queen Guinevere. Make sure every errant knight gets one for his bed.
Okie dokie.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, what fun, Sir Boss. Oh, you are teaching us so much. Ciao, baby.
Ciao.
Never have I seen the Queen so happy. She adores you.
Still is at the Camelot I read about.
Why?
In Camelot, King Arthur was filled with the spirit of equality and justice.
What makes you think our King Arthur isn't?
Because when Lancelot marched me here, I saw so many sad peasants.
It's true. The people are very poor.
But why?
It's not King Arthur's fault. It's Mordred and his cronies who tax everybody to death behind Arthur's back.
Then why doesn't somebody tell Arthur?
Mordred would kill them. One lord was going to tell King Arthur, but the lord's wife warned him that if he did, she would punish him and make his life hell on earth forever.
In Connecticut, we have a punishment like that. It's called alimony.
Sounds like something horrible.
Oh, there's so much we need to do to make Camelot the way it should be.
What's this? What have you been working on?
An advertising campaign.
What weird campaign be that?
It's for toothbrushes.
But what are toothbrushes?
We have to invent them. They're little sticks with bristles on one end.
Well, what do you do with them?
You clean your teeth.
Oh, sort of use the bristles to flick out stuck mutton pieces.
Yeah. As Sir Boss, I'm gonna make sure every knight has a sign on his shield talking about the need for toothbrushes.
But who will make them?
The peasants. And then they can sell them. And then they'll have enough money for food and decent housing.
That won't work. Mordred will only tax the peasants still more to keep them just as poor.
But I'm going to go tell King Arthur everything. And he's gonna toss Mordred out on his ear.
Just make sure Mordred doesn't catch you. A toothbrush? I'd rather make a bicycle.
Hello? Is anyone here?
I am on the verge of creating one of the most astonishing solutions of my career. A solution greater than my oil of warthog, for which you had such generous praise. Yes, sire. Yes. This be the magic elixir. I have only to add the blood of a chameleon, and it will be complete.
I be truly comforted to know this.
I need but sprinkle one drop on Sir Boss, and she will be turned into a two-headed mouse.
With one sweep of my sword, I could turn her into dead.
What a wonderful idea! With what ease did I slay her lightning box.
Her magic is gone, but she is so diverting to Arthur and the court. 'Tis better she breathe a little longer.
But when can we kill her, Mordred?
Every day, more of the knights come to our side. But Arthur still has a good few faithful.
Let me change them into two-headed mice.
Soon. As it is, the restless peasants outside the gates are beginning to number hundreds and will soon be ready to march with us. On that day, the king and all faithful to him will be slaughtered.
But when, Mordred, when?
Within the fortnight. Then I must go.
No, first, let me give thee a special blessing of protection before you leave.
'Tis not a long one, I hope.
Nay, 'tis the short and potent circle spell I suggest. Let Mordred gain his greatest dream. His sword with blood shall brightly gleam. First behead the snake, Sir Boss, then king and queen shall be no loss.
I thank thee, Merlin. 'Twas a special blessing indeed. As for thy elixir, a touch of hemlock wouldn't hurt.
When we behead this snake, Sir Boss, we'll cut her to pieces. She'll make a fine sauce.
Your Majesty.
The bounty of our hearts. My liege.
Forgive me for being late, my king, but Merlin requested my presence at a special good harvest ritual performed particularly with you in mind.
That explains the great generosity of my lord on this day of giving.
My liege.
Your lordship.
What? Oh,
King Arthur!
Ah, Sir Boss, come see what bountiful gifts I have received.
I need to talk to the king. Alone.
I really don't think this is a good time to bother the king, Sir Boss.
But
I'm sure you didn't mean to intrude upon his pleasure.
My compliments on this fine harvest.
No, I certainly did not.
Mordred.
Sir Boss.
My lord has been most generous.
These are our best offerings.
Is there anything wrong?
Yeah, there's a lot wrong. We need a girl-to-girl talk, and fast.
What think you, Mordred?
The quality of the offering seems impressive enough, but the quantity is less than was expected.
My king, this lord does not have a vast estate.
Forgive me, Lancelot, but your counsel was not sought, as taxes are not your expertise. Indeed, in these matters, it is your ignorance that has a vast estate.
The only thing not so vast would be your tongue, if I put my sword to it.
Oh.
Mordred! Lancelot!
Sheath your weapons and your tempers. Sheath your weapons.
But, Uncle, you know that I am most knowledgeable in taxes due?
He is right, Lancelot. As you preserve my life, Mordred preserves our larder. Act as brothers and continue to bring me joy through your respective domains.
Yes, your majesty.
You wish to see me, my beautiful queen?
I'd like to discuss something very disturbing about the kingdom.
You must not concern yourself with such matters. They're for Merlin, myself, and Mordred. Concerns for a man's mind.
But Sir Boss says there's no difference between a man's and a woman's mind.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Sir Boss said she overheard Merlin with Mordred plotting to kill you and all those faithful to you. Merlin wants to turn Sir Boss into a two-headed rodent, and Mordred says the peasants hate you.
Nonsense! Mordred is my dear nephew, the light of my sister Morgana's eye. Merlin's forever asking after Sir Boss's health, and all the peasants adore me.
How can you be so sure of that?
Guinevere, my laws ensure freedom and fairness for all my subjects.
So outside the castle wall, you truly believe everyone is happy?
Of course they are. I made the peasants free men. I gave them land and ask but little tax.
And who enforces this fairness?
Mordred, and he does so with my full trust.
My husband. You always rule so much with your heart. Is it not possible just this once you're trusting someone you should not?
No.
Tomorrow morning, Sir Boss is planning to go out into the countryside to talk to the peasants herself, and I think you should go with her.
Nonsense. Do you think a peasant would tell his king if he were unhappy?
He would if his king were disguised as a peasant.
Disguised as a peasant?
My lord, it is the only way. Talk to the people, see how they live. For the love of your country, Arthur, and for me.
Although the French is very light.
Dear brother, where do you rush with such vigor?
Sir Boss and I are going forth from the castle to mix with the peasants, so she will learn how well they love their king.
I don't understand. The peasants surely would not tell you otherwise.
They will not know me. Sir Boss and I will be disguised in rags.
Oh, Arthur, that's a grand idea. I've met Sir Boss. She's lovely. I haven't seen you this concerned for years.
Your Majesty?
It is a secret. We're leaving in the morning.
I shall not tell a soul. I kiss you farewell. My lips are sealed. I pray God will be with you on this inspired quest. I shall wait only for your safe return to Camelot.
I love you, sister.
I love you, my brother.
If you have to go, take the telephone pigeon with you. He'll follow you, and whenever you need him, just blow on the flute.
Clarence, don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
Good journey to you, Sir Boss.
You just make sure you keep the home fires burning, okay?
Tis me.
I know.
Don't I make a grand peasant?
Too grand. We'll have to work on that. But how do you get out of here?
This way.
Thou art letting them escape.
However, it will be our duty to inform all lords and gentry to be on the lookout for 2 escaped lunatics traveling the countryside, one of whom claims to be King Arthur.
Well, what good will that do?
A remarkable sufficiency when we offer a reward of gold for the first to slay them and bring us their heads on a platter. Finally, my darling son, the kingdom will be yours.
Thank you, Mother. You're the best mother in the world. The best.
Wait! King Arthur, we really have to stop now.
What for?
Look at you. You still look like a king.
Well, what would you have me improve?
Well, first, your robe.
Ah, I thought you wanted me to look like a peasant, not savaged by a wild boar. Well, I suppose these rings must go.
I'll start on your hair.
I think that's quite enough. Now, I'm thirsty. Fetch me some water.
You want me to fetch you some water?
Well, a king deserves some privilege. Look here.
Quick, bow your head, stand up.
Oh, marvelous tapestries.
Stand up, stand up.
No need for that. I see quite well from here.
Act humble. You're a peasant, remember?
Well, oh, true. I had forgot it.
Respect at last. Mark that well.
Droop. Droop your head.
I do not feel like drooping.
Why does he not look at the ground?
Not a bad animal, good sir.
This peasant dares to address a nobleman?
It's too late now. I've already insulted them.
Give me your sword. I will run it through anyone who thinks himself better than a free man.
We have no weapons. We're peasants, remember?
How dare you have so little respect for human life, you coward!
Coward?
Try that again, and my magician here will strike you with a thunderbolt.
My king, please be quiet. Be more humble.
I will not humble myself before a barbarian of this sort. Are you so ignorant of the laws of chivalry and your king? Your brain has all the substance of a melon.
Now, I shall slice you both in half, and we'll soon see who is a melon.
Try it, you delirious fool. Use your magic now. A plague upon thee, foolish metal varlet.
Death to you both! Death!
Use your magic now.
Use your magic now! Now!
Hey! Stay right there, or you'll be sorry.
You plan to stop me with that pitiful chunk of iron? Stand still so I can trim you like a lettuce! Die, you feeble fools! Come on! Plan to stop me with that pitiful chunk of iron? Die, you feeble fools! Who said that?
Do you not recognize your own blustering?
Stand still so I can trim you like a lettuce! Ah! You've trapped my voice in that metal box!
I have. And if you don't clear out this second, I'll make your voice disappear forever.
And then she will strike you in your head with a thunderbolt.
Flee! 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 One is a voice witch who would smite us all! She's a horrible voice witch! Come on!
I knew your magic would save us, Sir Boss. But I'm shocked a knight would behave so abominably to a peasant.
Now you're getting the picture.
These free men look so impoverished. They must be lazy or waste their harvest gambling. Look at this filthy lot. How can they squander their money so on drink?
I'm sorry, sir, but I think they're like this all over.
Nonsense. I'll find out soon enough what's wrong. You wait outside.
Oh. Are you okay? Did you get all dirty? Oh. Don't cry.
Friends, will you join me around my table for a glass of cheer?
You're very kind, stranger. Never seen you around these parts.
What will you have? Drink? Food? Whatever it is you like.
A brew, if you can afford it, friend.
Of course I can afford it. Please, sit here. Innkeeper!
That's a mirror. Here. You can have it. Guess you can keep it.
Now, tell me, honest friends, what think you of your king?
Oh, should we have more consideration for our stomachs before starting with such a concern?
Is he not beloved here?
Not here, not anywhere.
Is he not adored?
Is the plague adored? He won't be happy till he's taxed us to death.
Taxes for the king are but a trifle.
You must come from very far away. All within 100 miles of Camelot are taxed 90%.
Who ordered you to pay such thievery? Don't tell me King Arthur. For I know his wishes as I do my very own.
The king's nephew, Mordred, gouges everything from us but our eyes. And even our eyes if he catches us cheating over one ear of corn.
You have seen Mordred himself perform these cruel acts.
Arthur has given him the power of the whip.
Your king has done no such thing. Your king has given you both land and property.
He has given us land large enough for a grave.
And I need not ask you if you love your king.
What we'd love is to take a chopping axe to him. Look, we don't know where you came from, but around here, our wives and children have nothing, and we have even less.
I am stunned and close to tears.
Don't weep for us when you can't be better off.
But I am better off. And I had wished as well that all in my kingdom should thrive. I will redress your wrongs.
Not before you pay the bill, I hope.
Pay the bill? I'll more than pay the bill. Here. Here's for you, and you, and you, and you.
It's gold!
All the gold I have today. But I'll be back with more. The king shall know of this.
Spy?
The man's a spy.
No.
A spy.
No, I am your king.
You must take us for fools!
Spy!
Fools!
Spy!
You don't understand. I am here to help you. I will not rest till all your wrongs are right.
We're out of here.
Get him! He's a spy!
He's a lunatic!
I am the king! Stop them!
They'll betray us!
Don't let them get away! Sorry.
The king's men will hang us!
He's a spy! Stop them!
Come on.
Welcome, stepbrother dear. And Sir Boss, welcome to your beheading.
I knew about Mordred and Merlin, but I didn't know Morgana hated you too.
My own sister.
Listen, sisters can be the meanest of all. I'm talking from personal experience. Though my sister next to yours is like a pussycat. What are we gonna do?
Why don't you just chant or wave your hand, make the door fly open? Or make Morgana and her castle disappear?
Good
Good evening, sweet brother. What a delight to have you and Sir Boss visit my humble castle.
Morgana, release us. Now. And I will forgive you.
I would not forgive you.
Forgive him? For what?
For having me live in this squalor all these years.
This is a castle, not squalor.
My rightful castle should never have been here. My castle should always have been Camelot. Your castle. Soon it will be. My loving son will be on the throne. And you will be dead.
Excuse me, ma'am. May I please at least have my backpack?
Why, I expect that you'd really like to get your hands on the little metal casket.
Yes. Return it at once, or she will cause a great boulder to fall on your head.
As you wish, brother dear. God! Here is your metal box. My little voice witch. Its fame precedes thee.
Use it now, Sir Boss. I command thee. Make it pull Morgana's voice from her throat.
Ruin the batteries. It won't work.
Did you think I would not know witches and water do not mix?
Then cast a spell! Transform her to a worm!
It is you, dear brother, who will soon be worm food. Both of you will be beheaded tomorrow at noon.
Hey, wait a minute! A little sibling rivalry is okay, but this is going way too far. Come right back here this minute! You hear me?
I know why your magic has failed us. It fails because I have failed my country, my people.
No, Your Majesty. I still have magic.
Now I understand. A magic pigeon. You will transform it into a huge creature and it will peck our enemies to death.
No. I'll write a note, and when he gets to Clarence, he'll alert your finest knights to come and save us.
Are those magic numbers on your note?
Babylonia 721 BC. First recorded solar eclipse. It's just a bunch of silly numbers. Clarence will know what to do.
Fly, pigeon, fly! Fly to Clarence!
Brilliant! The bird will fly to Camelot and then turn into a huge creature to fly my finest knights to save us.
No, there's no point in wasting magic. Clarence will get the note and alert your knights to ride here before noon.
Impossible. We're a full 2 days from Camelot by horse.
I wrote in the note we're gonna get our heads chopped off. That'll just make them ride faster.
It will take the pigeon a good time to fly to Camelot. Well, it could be killed by a hawk. Even if it arrives within the hour, it would take a knight another full hour to armor himself and his horse. The ground's in good condition, which would allow a 7-mile gait, but it would still have to change horses several times.
Do you think they'll make it by noon?
I don't think so.
We need something else.
What?
A miracle.
said you were going to execute us at noon.
I lied. Proceed!
Stop this now, or the boss will freeze your heart.
Why don't we just try begging for mercy?
Listen all. I am your king. I am King Arthur. I command you to take my sister prisoner. Now, immediately! Kill her!
That didn't seem to work.
Tell me now, what magic will you use to whisk my faithful knights here in time to save us?
I can't whisk anyone here. Our goose is cooked.
You jest with me.
No, I'm dead serious.
What a sense of humor!
Let us begin. Who wishes to go first?
Ladies before gentlemen.
Not where I come from.
Then I shall go. Now save us! Work your magic!
King Arthur, I have no magic.
I think I love a joke as well as you, but...
Make haste. Chop his head off.
Wait a minute!
Stop!
He's your brother. Please show mercy.
You're right. Make it a clean cut.
We're coming, Sir Boss. We're coming.
There's Lancelot in the gang. Wow, Clarence made bicycles.
Attack! Now! Attack! Quicker! 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 Faster!
Need fight.
You saved our lives.
Look. She's going to get away.
Welcome home, Uncle. We were so worried about your absence.
Your mother has shown me her true colors. You lied to me, Mordred.
My lord, you listened to me?
I heard you say you wanted to slaughter King Arthur.
Now that is an insidious lie. I take extreme offense against my honor. In fact, I am hurt to the core by Sir Boss's charge.
I, too, am deeply offended.
I challenge you, Sir Boss, to a jousting match. Let our weapons decide between right and wrong.
But I don't want to joust.
Nor will she.
Sir Boss will joust with me. For that is one of your laws I will uphold. My king. Defense of knightly honor. I suggest the joust be held tomorrow.
Arthur, my husband. How I did miss you. But what is wrong?
Mordred wants to shish kebab me. That's what's wrong.
If Sir Boss permits, 'tis I that would be her champion against you.
Oh, I permit. I permit.
So be it!
Here appears Sir Lancelot,
who fights this day to save the honor and the rectitude of Sir Boss.
Here appears Mordred, who fights this day to repel the slander accorded to him by Sir Boss.
Bring me my mace.
My sword!
We'll see who's strongest. Come on, come on, come on,
Enough of this. Let them retire to their tents.
Combatants may now change steeds and weapons.
Sir Boss. Forgive me, Sir Boss, but to date I would say I have shamed your honor.
Just hang in there.
What are you doing?
You at least have to look good when you go out there.
This time, I will quickly knock Mordred silly. Thrash him dearly. Crush his breastplate. Demolish his skull.
Oh, yeah. Sure you will.
Now appears Mordred upon his new steed, Viper.
And here enters Sir Lancelot on his new steed, Victory.
Lancelot, the fate of Camelot is in your hands. You must win.
I understand, my king.
I herewith place upon Mordred a magic net which shall render him invisible to Lancelot, but not to us.
Thank thee for this priceless asset.
Was the least I could do.
All right. Make the sun shine right on Lancelot. That's it. It's perfect. Now that's really a knight in shining armor.
Awesome!
I can't see!
Yeah, Lancelot!
No! Surrender, for your king is dead.
It was brutal of Mordred not to include you with the ladies. Their prison has more comforts.
It's okay. I'm proud to be Sir Boss. And someday, everybody will find out. There's not much difference between Sir and Lady anyway.
Being king was not enough. I've destroyed all of us and your magic by not being a good king.
There are lots of kinds of magic. You haven't destroyed mine.
If only someone could have warned me that I would become such a fool. I've done great harm to all my people. I've betrayed them and myself. This is the end of Camelot.
No. Camelot doesn't end this way. I know.
Then I must not give up.
No, Your Majesty.
First, then, I must inspire Lancelot and my men, but how?
I wish I could tell you.
You see them here, dispirited, disheartened. Too little have I cared for their advice. I must find a way to learn from these good men, as I did from those peasants in the inn. When we sat round...
Yes?
I sat there with those peasants in the round and looked each one who sat there in the eye. Seeking counsel is no weakness, but my strength. Men, here! Move these benches and tables into one great circle. Here. Here, now, in this prison, we will begin to build our kingdom as it should always have been. We will sit at a great round table where we will all have a voice. We will listen to each other with equal vigor. We will share our spirit and ideas, and together we will be stronger and wiser. And united, we will make Camelot the stuff of which dreams are made. No!
What do you want?
Your veils! All your veils! Throw them down to me! If you please, Your Majesty.
Get with it, girls. What?
Clarence wants our veils. Hurry up and take them off.
You must have some unique plan to escape. Or Clarence is stranger than we thought.
It is the decision of the highest judges that tomorrow at noon the first and greatest enemy of Camelot shall be burnt to the stake.
And just who is the greatest enemy of Camelot?
You, Sir Boss. You are the greatest enemy of Camelot.
No, Morgana. Burn me. I'm the one you hate.
You, dear brother, you will be next. And then... all of you!
Morgana!
What?
What's today?
What do you mean, what's today?
What's today's date? What's today?
I don't know. June 20th, maybe the 21st?
The year 528, right?
The year is true. Why?
I need to know the exact date. What's today's date? Is it the 21st or the 20th?
Yesterday was the 20th.
That makes it June 21st, 528.
Why are you so happy they plan to execute you at noon?
No. Something very special is going to happen today. Precisely at noon, June 21st, 528. We're going to have an eclipse of the sun. Or was it June 21st or June 22nd? Oh, should have paid more attention in school. Guard! Guard!
Boss, what? What are you doing? What's Sir Boss? What is
Guard!
What do you want, you little varlet?
Tell Mordred and the rest of his cronies, if they try to so much as saute one finger of mine, I'm gonna smother the world in eternal midnight.
You wouldn't.
Wanna bet? I'm gonna blot out the sun. It's never gonna
No,
shine
Sir
again.
Boss.
No, Sir Boss.
Sir Boss, I pray you.
You guys, I was just kidding. Just gonna blot the sun out for a few minutes.
But if Sir Boss was truthful about her threat to halt the sun's light,
She has shown control over the elements only with her lightning box.
Trust me, she is a fraud of the greatest proportions. I here perform the triple circle dance for protection. Soldi, senni, dovi, di, elli, willi, Auberjonois, I'll take me to a giant.
send forth the false wizard.
I didn't know picking a lock was so difficult. I see it done 10, 20 times a night on cop shows.
Cop shows?
Something we have a lot of where I come from.
Let me try, Your Majesty.
Just wiggle it around until you hit all the right gizmos.
Gizmos?
Step forward, Sir Boss.
Don't come near her.
You will have to kill us first.
We will.
Stop! I'll go with you, but you're gonna be sorry, I think.
No, Sir Boss!
Get back!
Have any final words to say, Sir Boss?
Yes. What time is it?
'Tis the hour of noon, and I predict bad weather only for you.
Put her to the torch.
Wait! You so much as try to take one step toward me, I'll blot out the sun. You'll never have fresh vegetables, even if your life depends on it. Which it does.
Tie her to the stake.
Why didn't I pay more attention in school? Why?
Look there!
All right!
What is it? See how it moves!
What do we do now, mother dear?
I told you I'd blot out the sun.
If we kill her, we'll kill the spell.
Stop her!
Get her!
I'll cut your heart out with my own hands!
Put me down!
Portrait!
Lancelot!
Tender! Time to die.
Morgana! There, sweet Guinevere. You are dead. That's for Sir Boss.
You little urchin! Wait! I'm not going to hurt. I want to just talk to you.
Great heavens!
Quick, come on!
Faster! Quick!
Sir Boss! Sir Boss, wait!
The sandbags.
Wait!
Untie them,
Please,
quick!
wait! All right, then. You leave me no choice. This spell never fails! If I can't destroy you, I'll put you to sleep! I command you to sleep for hundreds of years! Hundreds of years! Sleep! Close your eyes! You'll be in for the big surprise! Hundreds of years! Hundreds of
Goodbye, King Arthur. Goodbye, Queen Guinevere and Lancelot. I'm gonna miss you.
Goodbye, Sir Boss, and thank you.
Uh-oh. Guess you can't argue with destiny.
What's the matter?
Don't spell. Merlin. He is a real magician.
Told you so.
He's after me. He's after me. He's after me.
Karen.
He's after me. He's after me. He's after me.
Nobody's after
He's
you.
after me. He's after me. He's after
Nobody's
me.
after you. You fell off a horse.
But Merlin's really after me.
Are you all right, Karen?
Of course I'm okay.
And what's my name?
If you don't know your name, I'm not going to tell you.
I was so worried about you. You could have been killed.
You don't even know half of the story.
But at least you don't seem to have broken any bones.
I was in Camelot, Liz. I met King Arthur, Queen Guinevere.
You're gonna need your head examined.
I was Sir Boss. Had my own loft, but I almost got my head chopped off.
You're gonna have to tell Mom about you borrowing a horse.
No, you're not.
Yes, I will.
No, you can't. I'm gonna tell her.
She's gonna blame me anyway, you know.
No, she's not. I'm gonna tell her it's all my fault. I can handle it.
You must have banged your head harder than I thought.
It was an adventure. I met King Arthur and Queen Guinevere and Sir Lancelot. My best friend's name was Clarence. You'd have really liked him. He was definitely a page. Not a paragraph at all.